Welcome back to the M-KOPA Leadership Conversations. Remember, we are continuing with the man himself, Robert Lukyamuzi, the University of Learning. He has seen it all, but not all of us have seen what he has seen. So let's go back and continue with these conversations. So if you were to look back and see the challenges you faced over time, what is that one thing that has helped you all through to overcome all those challenges in leadership and in your career?
Okay, not one thing actually. Obviously, besides family, when the kids kiss me and hug me, it changes everything. It's a game changer. But also when I'm annoyed with work or with people, I go and swim. Every time I get out of that swimming pool, all I need is, when I enter, all I need is 30 minutes of sleeping on top of that water, meditating, Allah forgiven everyone, and I'm energized again. But if it is about a challenging work piece where I'm feeling like I'm hitting a bottleneck, not because someone is not supporting me, but because I am failing to solve a problem, I have developed a habit of like gathering a lot of problems to do with financial engineering, building models, creating predictions. So on my own, I keep gathering those and I keep them. So whenever I feel like I am facing a bottleneck, I go and create a model. Now, the whole art of creating a model is get the solution, get the problem, understand it, express it mathematically, write code that should automate it. The moment I see the output, the joy that comes out of that output just gets me afresh again. And many times when I'm done and I go back to what was blocking me, I get the solution.
That's really insightful. So if, for those of you, leaders also face challenges, but they overcome if they fall back to things they love to do, things that inspire them, things that help them deflect, things that make them feel loved and valued. You've heard from the main man himself. You are a family man. Somehow your career is amazing, and somehow your family life is amazing. I've seen you very supportive of your family. What is that? What are those things that help you to balance family and work life?
That's an interesting question, John Mary. For me, I never find the need to balance between work and family. Because everything is about family. Everything is about what is it that the children have brought into life. The wife that you've got to leave their home and stay with you permanently. How do you ensure security for them? How do you ensure that they have an everyday comfort, that they can actually move on with life and still choose you, because it's their choice every day? We've seen parents, especially fathers, where even the children haven't chosen them. So for them to choose you every day, you're choosing them every day. And because I'm choosing them every day, work is a fulfilling element. Work enables me in many ways. One, it gives me a chance to interact with variety. You see, when you're interacting with variety, you're learning, you're becoming a better person, you are evolving, right? This is why a place like M-KOPA is good for me, because then you're interacting with people who are of top notch, right? So every day when you look at how people relate, you learn how to relate back at home. But one more important thing is that work pays me. I don't take that for granted. It is only possible for you to actually facilitate your home because you have a well-paying job. That's not beat about the bush on this. So you need it. That fulfillment and the capability for you to actually be able to do the things that matter for your family, to take them for that holiday they yearn for, to take them for that treatment that they would like. So for me, I can hardly feel like these two are separate. Now, what even makes it better is the hybrid way of work. Even my family is used to the fact that yes, dad can take off some hours, right? Even if it's on a Saturday, 1 hour. For as long as we know, if we needed that 1 hour from him on a Monday, he can also find it for us because he's seated right there with us. So I think the hybrid way of work even makes it easier for you to actually manage these things. And for anyone out there, when you have a chance to work hybrid, this is a chance to excel at work because you've cut out a couple of things. Did you realize that we spend 2 to 4 hours in traffic jam every day, just going and coming back from work? What do we do with those extra hours if they're given to us? Even if you split them halfway and say, I'll give my work an extra 1 hour and the other 3 hours I give back to family. It's amazing. They will be happy. They will love you.
Thank you so much. Everything is family. Robert is a university of learning. And I'm learning. I don't know about you, but me, I'm learning. So thank you so much. So as we close, if you were to look at love today, what do you think this generation is getting wrong about love?
Okay, there's a couple of things, but the first one for me, it's the failure for them to understand what love means. They feel, I can meet you today and we're in love. It doesn't work like that.
Absolutely.
And being me, I have seen how many young people you meet and they just look at your car and they forget about who you are.
Absolutely.
And they can do anything to have you because of that car, which can crash and it goes.
Absolutely.
So that lack of depth, that thinking that their body is up for sale, it's, for me, it's fundamentally wrong. We are treating women wrong. We are not respecting them.
I agree.
For me, that, if I was to ask God for one thing, to be to bring back the generation where love mattered, where human beings were respected, not bought, where it was about time spent, where it was about affection, where it was about how do I respect you? How do I respect your parents? If you're a single mother, for example, how much do I love your kids, right? But it is so commoditized that it irritates me. It's wrong. And as a father, I pray something happens and it changes. Because we cannot, I will say it one more time, we cannot commoditize the most important thing in life. Because love is all that matters.
I feel you.
Being commoditized, for me, we have gotten it wrong. So wrong. Especially at a time where we empowered our fellow ladies so much that very soon, even that money will not mean anything to them because they will have a lot of it. I remember when I was much younger, I think if you showed me money, it did matter too much. Now it does not. So the more they become empowered, the more they take on leadership, the less we can manage to disrespect them with money. So if we are telling the younger generation that you are up for sale, we are lying to them. They are not. They bring on so much to the table, so much value that we cannot play around with. Sorry I took some time on that question, but it is that important.
I can see the passion and I completely feel you and understand where the generation is going. And thank you for sharing your thoughts regarding that. As we close, I want you to look in these cameras and say things of love to your children for being very talented, for being amazing, for being top, and let them hear things from you, how much you appreciate them and why.
Followed by my wife, thank you for giving me children. It's an amazing thing you did. Ramira, Roshini, Rania, Ria, you are amazing. Every day when I wake up, I can't thank God enough for having you because you make me go. Every minute that I think about what you bring into my life, you keep me going. To other people, the world is complicated. To me, it's not, but that's because of you. Thank you for loving me.
Thank you so much. To his family, to you the family, thank you for making his world much simpler than complicated. It's the M-KOPA Leadership Conversations. Thank you so much for joining me, Robert, on the M-KOPA Leadership Conversations. It has been a pleasure. You are a university of understanding. We should set up buildings for you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, John.
You're most welcome.